What's going on, everybody? This is Nick Bolliger with NMB Sports, and I got Garrett. No Brandon today. He's a no-show. We didn't do a show after the Super Bowl, and congratulations to the Patriots. Anybody who predicted them and or the scoreline, I know a good friend of ours, Cody, predicted the scoreline.
Yes, he did.
So we're going to jump into some NBA trade rumors because I know those are coming up. And first thing we're going to talk about is the Carmelo Anthony trade. Now, there are several teams, I think 10 teams, that are kind of vying for Carmelo Anthony. Now, I've seen that he has his destinations picked out where if he needed to trade, it would be into a certain team. And he said the Clippers, the Lakers, the Cavs, I believe the Raptors, and I don't know if this one's official, but I've also heard Oklahoma. So, Garrett, if you had to pick your destination for Carmelo Anthony, where would it be?
I'm going to go with Toronto. I mean, looking at the video we looked at earlier with those trades for Carmelo, I mean, they all made sense to me. But the one that I liked was for Toronto. I mean, for Toronto to give up Patrick Patterson and DeMar Carroll, along with a first-rounder. I mean, the Knicks could use that first-rounder. And, I mean, Patterson's he's just a shooter off the bench, which could be good for them. And DeMar Carroll's a 3-and-D guy, and he's decent. But the Raptors, I mean, you think Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, and Melo.
Along with Terrence Ross.
Yes, and Valanciunas is a very good center also.
Then Jared Sullinger off the bench. That's a great group.
So that could be really scary.
Yeah, and my group is the shaky one. I went with Oklahoma City. Now, Cantor currently is out with a broken forearm, but I think he'll be back before the trade deadline is up. I don't know for sure on that. But the trade that was projected was Cantor and Victor Oladipo for Carmelo Anthony.
This is one of my favorites also. I really like this trade.
Now, the reason this trade would work, in my opinion, is because Oklahoma needs a scorer. Victor Oladipo has been inconsistent, and Melo gives them a little bit more added size where they can move Roberson back to like the 2, I guess. So it works out, plus they still have Morrow, Cameron Payne, guys off the bench. So,
and then also for the Knicks, I mean, Cantor is such a good low-post scorer, and he's a good offensive rebounder.
Yeah, to go along with Porzingis. Then he gets that starting spot that he wants. So I think both ways it works out. Plus it gives another athletic guard to the Knicks, along with Derrick Rose. So the next trade that we think is like really big in this current time is the Nerlens Noel trade from Philadelphia. Now, I believe you chose the Celtics. Is that correct?
I did. I mean, I've been thinking this for a long time since the 76ers said they were shopping Nerlens Noel. I mean, the Celtics, they are one solid big man away from being able to beat the Cavaliers. And I think with Noel going to the Celtics, I mean, I'm not sure for who exactly. I'm thinking Marcus Smart maybe.
Yeah.
But to just trade them and bring him there, I think like the Celtics with Nerlens Noel, with his defense, and he can score a little bit. Yeah. With his defensive rebounding, I think they'll be built to beat the Cavaliers.
Yeah, and I completely agree there. They're really like the big man aspect. They just don't have that low post defender.
Right.
You know, Horford's good, but he's not
more of a scorer.
Yeah.
And he's more of a power forward to me.
Right, and Nerlens is listed as a power forward, but he plays like a center.
Yes, yeah.
So that's why he's having trouble in Philly because they have 2 other centers that are very prolific.
Too many big men.
Yeah, and I actually chose the Lakers, so it's kind of funny that they would compete for that. I think that the Lakers, if they gave up Lou Williams and Timothy Mozgov for Jahlil Okafor and Nerlens Noel. Now, to add to their young core, right? So they give up a center for Okafor and they give up a guard for Nerlens Noel, and the 76ers need a guard. Mozgov could kind of give them a little bit more experience from a guy that's been in the league for a while.
Won a championship with Cleveland.
Right. And then the Lakers, they've got guards. They've got Clarkson, they've got D'Angelo, they've got Nick Young, a.k.a. Swaggy P. They're set on guards. They don't need another guard. They need big men because Mozgov is, let's just be honest, not a great starting center.
Not worth the money they gave him.
Right. So, I mean, it would give the Lakers a lot of versatility to go big and still be able to score and defensive as well.
Some very good big men the Lakers would be getting here. Yeah. And young, very young.
Right,
so
then you partner those two with Julius Randle in the front court.
That's some talent.
Brandon Ingram is a lot of potential there. So, I think that's a very solid trade. It works out money-wise. So the third one, this is honestly my favorite one to think about because this would send just one team that we both agreed on so far ahead in the competition with Cleveland. I just think honestly, they can beat Cleveland. Now, this is the DeMarcus Cousins trade.
Yes.
We both agreed on the Celtics, and we both agreed that Cousins and Ben McLemore for Marcus Smart, Amir Johnson, Tyler Zeller. Now, the one thing I've heard is that the Kings want a young point guard to build around.
Yep.
Marcus Smart.
And Marcus Smart is capable.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to want to be a backup to Isaiah Thomas his whole career.
Right.
Tyler Zeller makes $8 million a year. He overpaid. Amir Johnson, $12 million a year, overpaid. I think this definitely sends them over the top and challenges Cleveland.
Yep.
And I mean, I think we're in unanimous agreement.
Yes,
in that aspect.
with that big man, I mean Boogie. He's
oh my gosh.
In my opinion, he's the best big man in the league.
Oh yeah, he's got one of the highest.
Obviously, there's an argument there, but
right.
I mean, to me, he's just so talented. I mean, he's brought his game up to the three. He can shoot, and he's such a good rebounder, decent defender, and that's all the Celtics need. And
low post scoring ability as well.
If this worked out and he went to the Celtics, I think they'd have a very strong case of beating Cleveland in the Eastern
the biggest
Finals.
part of that is Cleveland doesn't have a secondary post defender that can guard him. Like Al Horford would be covered by Kevin Love, and I like the Celtics matchup there.
Yep.
And then Tristan Thompson and Boogie, and of course Boogie's going to win that. Tristan Thompson's going to defend him as well as really anybody can. But then you've got to watch out for Isaiah Thomas, Avery Bradley. That's still.
Avery Bradley's a very good player. When he comes back,
oh my gosh.
He's got that scoring, and he's one of the best perimeter defenders.
Oh yeah, in the league.
And you have Jay Crowder shooting as well as he is this year.
Yeah.
So.
And then the rookie, Jaylen Brown.
He's been starting lately, and he's been playing very good.
Yeah, and
he's an athlete.
The last one, we don't really have like a set trade. This is just a rumor that we've heard recently, and it's Jahlil Okafor to the Pelicans. And to touch on that a little bit, Jahlil Okafor could be a potential 20 points a game kind of guy if he's in the right system. He gets the minutes, and you partner him with Anthony Davis.
That's a scary duo.
It's one of the best front courts in the league. You partner them also with Buddy Hield, who's going to be
a good scorer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Drew Holiday, he's still fairly young, and he's already been an All-Star. For people that don't know that, I mean that was a couple years ago when he played for the Sixers, but he's a very good point guard.
Yeah. So I mean the skill for him is there. You add a small forward in this draft like Jason Tatum. You got a smooth group there.
And the Pelicans are right up there in 5 years with some of the best teams in the league. So.
Right. So, quick episode today. We just thought we'd get back to you guys. And that's all for today. And we'll catch you next time.